What's up, guys? Spenny. Charlie Kirk was my friend, so this is personal to me. Who is in charge of the Charlie Kirk investigation? Well, it isn't Candace Owens, and it isn't my show, and it isn't Erika Kirk, and it's not Turning Point USA. It is the FBI, the feds, the authorities, and they are withholding evidence. And I think that that is causing an enormous amount of chaos right now. And so I would very much like to use this moment to call for the FBI to have weekly or monthly, or maybe just like one really big press conference where people can ask questions about this ongoing investigation and soon to be trial, but we're gonna have to wait until next summer in order to get a trial. And the judge is already trying to limit media access to that trial. They may even strike down all cameras inside of the courthouse. It's not looking good. And so what that's going to do is it's going to spawn more theories, some of them wild and totally evidence-free about what actually happened that day. And of course, nobody trusts the federal government. And so now's the time to prove it. Come forward with all the evidence. Screw it. If Tyler Robinson's guilty, come forward with everything. Show the American people. Do the actual trial by releasing the evidence. They do this a lot for a lot of different people. Diddy, Sam Bankman-Fried. You know, you go out and you actually demonstrate how tight your case is. Go do it. I ask of that because we are close to the Kirks, because I work with Turning Point, and because I want there to be a pressure release valve. I want the temperature to be lower on this front, because you can see the kind of damage that it's doing to people who I consider friends. One of them is Erika Kirk. Erika Kirk finally snapped on Fox News Live seconds ago. She went scorched earth against the people that are trying to monetize Charlie's death for their gain, attacking the Turning Point USA family, those who are close to Charlie. Obviously, we've been attacked, and, you know, that's just part of the job. I'm not sitting here claiming to be a victim. What I am sitting here saying is that there have been a ton of people, Erika, my wife, our family, her family, a ton of different families, that have been wildly slandered, demonstrably defamed, and maliciously attacked with lies over this. And so that is why I call for people in the federal government who are in charge of this investigation to release everything they have. Here's Erika Kirk, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking from the heart. It's painful to watch. Here you go.
Talk to me about this part of the conspiracies that are out there, this disturbing part that people are trying to guess where Charlie is.
Can I have one thing? Can I have one thing? Can my children have one thing? Everything was public. We will be building the most beautiful memorial for my husband at Turning Point USA, and it will be for the world to see, and it will be spectacular, and it will have basically museum style for our Charlie, for my Charlie. But can I have one thing? Can my babies have one thing where we hold it sacred, where my husband is laid to rest, where I don't have to be worried about some secular revolutionary coming and destroying my husband's grave while my daughter is sitting there praying? One thing. This is my husband. Yes, he was Charlie Kirk to the world, and I know so many people love my husband, and I am grateful for that. But this is my husband, and I want to be able to have one thing left that is sacred to our family, to my in-laws, to my babies, and to my parents. One thing.
What are they taking from you right now?
Nothing. But I will tell you what they are doing. It reminds me so much of chapter 6 in the book of Nehemiah. He is building a wall, and the townspeople are at the base of that hill saying, Nehemiah, calling him all these names, saying all these things, come on down. Every single time he had the same message 4 times in a row. I cannot come down. I am busy building. That is how I feel. I do not have time to address the noise. My silence does not mean that I am complacent. My silence does not mean that somehow Turning Point USA and all of the handpicked staff that loved my husband and my husband loved them is somehow in on it. We are busy building. And you know what I thought? I thought these people are human. We are all grieving in our own way. And they are trying to find the answer to something that happened that was so evil. They are trying so hard, and I get that. We're doing the same. Anytime we hear a lead or anytime we hear anything, we send it to the authorities. Please dig into this. No rock will be unturned. I want justice for my husband, for myself, for my family, more than anyone else out there. So for me, you want to keep telling me to come down while we're building? I don't have time for that. But here's my breaking point on that. Come after me, call me names, I don't care. Call me what you want, go down that rabbit hole, whatever. But when you go after my family, my Turning Point USA family, my Charlie Kirk Show family, when you go after the people that I love, and you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single episode going after the people that I love because somehow they're in on this, no.
You know, I have to say it. I've never seen you like this.
No, this is righteous anger because this is not okay. It's not healthy. This is a mind virus. Yes, I believe in our judicial system. I do. We have a hell of a team working on this. Excuse my French. But this is not okay.
So you want to put these people back in the box where they've been creeping from?
I don't care what box you're in. But just know that your words are very powerful, and we are human. My team are not machines, and they're not robots. They are human. We have more death threats on our team and our side than I have ever seen. I have kidnapping threats. You name it, we have it. And my poor team is exhausted. And every time they bring this back up, what are we supposed to do? Relive that trauma all over again? They watched my husband get murdered. I have no idea how I would have reacted if I was there that day. And thank the good Lord that I did not have to see that happen. But my team, they are rocked to the core. So why every single day do they have to be dragged through the mud, analyzed, hyper-analyzed?
You know, the conspiracies that are out there, all of the like, do you think that there is more of it now because you do shine your light? I mean, did people just expect you would just go away?
I don't know what they expected.
They pick on you because of your accessories. I mean, I've seen some of it.
Oh, yeah. No, at this point, it's what the conspiracy collection. Get it before Christmas. Like, seriously. Wow. If you want to find and pick me apart, go right ahead. I do not care. I don't. This was happening before Charlie was murdered. Both of us have been through the ringer of people will call you whatever they want to call you. They will. But I have seen it firsthand impact the people.
You can feel and hear the pain in her voice. And here's all I'll say on this. It is perfectly okay to say that you want the federal government to tell the truth and that you don't trust them. I think that that's actually the logical place to be. It is not okay to attack grieving mothers, innocent families, people that spent their lives trying to build with Charlie, and people who, quite frankly, suffered the very most after Charlie's death. This is a matter of fact. I'm not going to get into it, but there are people who lost so much. And so that's just prima facie evil. So don't do that. It's also obviously something that should be a uniting point for the right, that a leftist with extremist ideologies and a transgender furry boyfriend decided to go kill Charlie. And I've seen no evidence, no hard evidence to the contrary of that. If it exists, please present it. But this should be something that unites us to say, like, they'll kill us all. Like, they'll kill all of us. Shouldn't this be a moment of clarity where we say, yeah, that's worth fighting against together? I think that's what we've been trying to do on this program. I want the feds to come forward, to start to lower the temperature here, because people are truly getting hurt, and they'll continue to get hurt. And it's time for leadership. Hopefully we can provide a little bit on this channel. Thank you. And please pray for Erika and her family.